And give it up for Ray O'Leary.
I try to be a good person. Like on Anzac Day, I always wear a poppy because I want to be respectful, but I want to be the most respectful, you know? Like my flat wall is covered in nothing but poppies. You know, my garden grows nothing but poppies. I'm addicted to opium because I'm a patriot. I was walking through a World War II museum exhibit and I accidentally bumped into a German woman and she immediately said sorry. And I said, look, I don't think this was all your fault. But it was. Do you guys like impressions? All right, here's my impression of a comedian struggling to come up with new ideas for material. Do you guys like impressions? But no, comedy's going well. I was recently nominated for Breakthrough Comedian of the Year. Thank you, one person. I was nominated for Breakthrough Comedian of the Year, and that's an award they nominate you for if your career's taken a step up, you know, if you've broken through. But the thing is, 2 years ago, I won Breakthrough Comedian of the Year. So what I've learned is actually my career has suffered a massive setback. And I've only just managed to claw myself back to where I was 2 years ago. I love that we're from countries that have minimum wage and labour laws. You know, I hate that American system of having to figure out a tip at the end of your meal. But there are some places you go now, and when you go to pay, it pops up on the FPOS machine, do you want to leave a tip? And you have to push no in front of the person the tip would be going to. You know, that'd be like if every time you didn't put coins in the Ronald McDonald House box, they live streamed it to the children. Sometimes when it's popped up, do you want to leave a tip? The waiter's just gone and pushed no for me. And I always think, God, how low is your self-esteem? But mostly I just feel relief, you know, to be out of that awkward situation. You know, like, that's good customer service. You know, if only there was some way I could show them some appreciation. But there's not. I'm always shocked when people have crazy beliefs and don't realise how crazy their beliefs are. And I encountered someone with a crazy belief recently because my pet mum had to take our pet dog to the vet and have him put to sleep. And she sent me this message. It goes, well, we had to put Scotty down yesterday. Now, Scotty's obviously the name of the dog. You know, or else the story's got a real false start to it. You know, like, we had to put the dog down and that was tough. Anyway, my mum killed a man. Like, that's not. But she goes on and says, but before we took Scotty to the vet, I went outside and Scotty, he came to me and he looked at me and I could tell that he knew that it was time. It was like he was telling me, now, you know, I don't want to begrudge my mum for believing what she had to do right by our dog, but surely she realises this is the first time she's ever telepathically communicated with a dog before. You know, like, doesn't she think it's strange that she's never used these powers again? You know, like, she's never been round to the neighbours and been like, your dog wants to die. Like, doesn't she think it's strange? Because this was her and Scotty's first conversation. And he did not start small. He wasn't like, hey, how's it going? Got any schmackos? Instead he just jumped straight into it. And I was like, I've been thinking about my own mortality lately. And I think assisted suicide's for me. And so now I've got to watch my mum to make sure her crazy beliefs don't negatively impact on others. Like, I can't buy her a new pet in case she reads into its face and thinks it's trying to blink her a message in Morse code or something. Like... Kill me. And Scotty told Mum that he wanted to die, and Mum didn't even ask, are you sure? And I've got a little brother at home, and he's about the size of a small dog, and I've had to tell him, don't look Mum in the eyes. She will view it as a threat. All right, I'm done.